Hey everyone, greetings from the Paper Patio. This is a video about all the jelly plate stuff that I did over the last, I don't know, couple weeks or so. I had made a video before saying that I had scanned them in to my computer and was changing the opacity to a couple of them, and then when I did a few more yesterday or a couple days ago, I thought, well, maybe scan some more in, and then I thought, maybe I should catalog these or something. I don't know, but I'm just playing. I'm not sure exactly what's happening, but I'll show you what I've been doing with each one in the computer. So this one has black marker. I used a Sharpie marker and it pulled it off. I couldn't believe it. I was really surprised, really surprised. So I didn't work hard at trying to figure out how to make a beautiful design. I was just more interested in just the layering and if I could use a Sharpie marker on there. So when it comes to the circles, I was just using my glue stick, the end of it. And I was trying different paints too, different like acrylic inks and then acrylic paints, different brands of acrylic paint. So I'm still in the early stages of jelly printing, even though I've had my jelly plate for about a year now. But so anyway, I scanned this one and I changed the opacity. And isn't this gorgeous? I love it. Change the opacity again to really light. I don't know if you can see that. So what is this one good for? Well, a back page, like a background page, or you could write a letter and a poem and feed it through your printer. There's lots of different things you could do with that. So I made another one there. And then, oh, here's the original. Okay, so here's the original, just a bit of gold. And then I didn't really change the opacity to this one. I just went ahead and printed it on the white paper. I thought I had this, oh, here we go. Here's the original. And then change the opacity. This is really, really light. But again, I have this. When I scanned each one, I scanned it as a JPEG and a PNG. And I also, I copy pasted the picture, the JPEG, into a Word document. And this is where I did the opacity changes. Now, I have Photoshop. I bought that many years ago. I don't know how to use it. I've tried and tried. Maybe I'm just dumb that way. I need some help on trying to figure out that program. But I'm really surprised that Microsoft Word actually can do this. And this is actually all I need. So I can go back. If I want something darker, I can go back and change the opacity, change the color, the contrast. At least I have the original. So, and that's the result of that one. It's light, but it's still usable. Here's one with some pink and gold. And this one turned out really pretty. And obviously I liked it because I printed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Here's an orange and green. And change the opacity again. And then I went even lighter. So when it got really dark, dark green, what did I do here? Hang on. The ones that are really dark, I just changed it to a whitewash just to see, or a washout, I think that's what it is, to see what it would be. And it was pretty light, but it's still usable as a background or to write on. But this one was actually, the opacity change actually went in there, and I think this was probably a 50, no, I think a 60 or 65%. This is really 80s. So then I enlarged it and it's really pinky. Green and gold. This never disappoints. And then again, I think this was set at about 60 or 65%. I do like green. This is gold. And then I decided I'd like to see the original up against the opacity change result. So I decided to copy this into the corner so I can see a difference. So it's pretty subtle. I really like this one. Where is the... I want to show you what I used for this. If I can find it. And no, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Long story about why I made this, but I'm not going to bore you with it. It's just a piece of cardboard wrapped in this burlap. It was for somebody's a craft idea that never came to fruition. So anyway, I put this on here and oh my gosh, look at, I love it. It's gorgeous. This is a great idea. I'm so happy I found that. Use what you have. Okay, and these are the changes to that one. And here's the original at the bottom left. This one was, yeah, this one was also the Sharpie marker. The Sharpie was getting really dry, so I could only make these tiny little circles. But that's okay. And this one is, it's pretty light, but I still like it. Then I took the same page, printed it again, and I put a little quote on here I got online. A canvas for expression. Art gives form to our emotions and experiences, allowing us to express what words often fail to capture. Whether it's the vibrant hues of a painting, the intricate lines of a sculpture, or the soaring notes of a song, art provides a powerful outlet for our inner worlds. Isn't that the truth? Love that. So then I made it a little bit darker, or not as light as this one. And then I put the original in the bottom left again. And then I put the original in the bottom left on the really light one. These aren't going to go to waste. Definitely going to be using all of these. The other day, this was my favorite print. So the other day, I was really happy with this one, but I was thinking, I don't always have to use it. I don't always have to use like a full page. Why can't I just use a small piece and just make, write something on there, and then that can go into my journal. Like I can put a quote here, or I could take this and sew it onto a cardstock or a piece of fabric, or it could be the cover of a small booklet. Anyway, so I used the snipping tool and I made it really small. I have 4 of them here. Then I went further and I put them a little bit closer here. Put them a little bit closer here. I folded it in half. So I have a little book here that says favorite YouTube channels. And I have to start doing that because I have so many favorites. I tend to forget about some of them after a while, and then they wind up at the very bottom of my list. So this is a good one to keep for any topic on YouTube. And then I have 3 here, or 2 here. I don't know where the originals are. They could be, I don't know. I don't see them down here in the craft room. So, but this blue was so beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I love it. It's the perfect contrast, opacity. It's just perfect. You can write on it with black. You can write on it with white. It makes a great background. You can make a book out of it. Yeah, I love it. Don't we all love paper? And this one is one of my favorites. So this is saved in my computer, but I cannot tell you where the original is. I have no idea. I know that it's a really dark one, and I played a lot with the contrast, and that was the result. So I don't know, maybe it's upstairs in the office. I just don't know. It's a mess up there. So that's what I did, and I absolutely love it. I think I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll just put this in the corner somewhere and look at it later. I've got more jelly plates to do. I have to fix the book that didn't work out. You'll see that in the last video I uploaded. But it's fun. Isn't it fun? Love, 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 love. Super hot again today, so I'm in the basement. Yeah, I'm going to use some of these in the new journal, but I still don't have a color theme. I think I'm going to go with the orange or yellow. If you haven't seen the other video, this is the new journal I'm making, and this actually goes really well with it. I could change the opacity a bit or play around with those colors and maybe use that in the journal. But I don't want to overthink it. I love a junky journal. So that's it. Thanks for watching Jelly Plate. Jelly printing is super fun. Thanks to my cousin for buying it for me. I didn't think I was going to be this addicted to it. So, okay, you guys have an awesome weekend. Bye.